Sorry.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're looking at the best teen comedies and dramas that made us rock along to the music with our favorite characters.
I don't wanna be anything other than me.
Number 10, Freaks and Geeks. When you think Freaks and Geeks, you think music. The teen show may have only lasted one season, but it quickly became a cult classic, in large part because of its killer soundtrack.
Let the good times roll. Let them make you a clown.
The creators of the show, including Paul Feig and Judd Apatow, made it a point to use early 1980s tunes that would lend the show real authenticity. And from the moment Joan Jett's Bad Reputation starts blaring across the opening credits, authenticity is what you get.
I don't give a damn about my reputation. Living in the past is the new generation.
The soundtrack also features hits from Van Halen, The Cars, and other 1980s hotshots and rockers. Only the best shows put that much work into maintaining their era so perfectly.
And I can see that this is me, and I will be. You'll all see I'm the one.
Number 9, Dawson's Creek.
I don't wanna wait for our lives to be over. I want to know right now, will it be?
A good soundtrack can help capture the time period of a TV show, but it can also help capture the story. On Dawson's Creek, executive producer Paul Stupin, music supervisor John McCullough, and co-producer Drew Mattich made sure the songs did just that.
Daydream believer and a homecoming queen.
These three oversaw the musical decisions on the teen drama and went about picking songs in a way that put plot and character first. Thus, every song you hear playing under a romantic scene between Joey and Pacey or an argument between Dawson and Jen is chosen particularly for that moment.
You can't just make me fall for you and then bail as soon as you...
The trio was meticulous in which songs made the cut, sometimes watching different scenes multiple times with new songs playing under the dialogue to make sure they got it just right. Number 8, Veronica Mars. If you're a fan of old school noir with a twist, then this is the TV soundtrack for you.
One way or another, I'm gonna find ya. I'm gonna get you one way or another.
The creators of Veronica Mars knew they wanted the show's music choices to encapsulate the mystery of the series. They picked the Dandy Warhol's We Used to Be Friends as the theme song, but for the third season, they made a few changes.
Just remember me when we used to be friends. A long time ago, we used to be friends.
This version is darker than the original version, setting the stage for what you're about to see. The rest of the music on the Veronica Mars soundtrack follows suit. The music that underscores the show is alternative and grungy, giving us the punk crime-solving vibe we were all looking for. Number 7, Gilmore Girls.
All you have to do is call my name and I'll be there on the next train.
When a show opens with a Carole King standard, you know you're in good musical hands. But soft rock icons didn't just score Gilmore Girls. Oh no, they played a direct role in the plot of the show itself. Music was always an important topic of conversation between Rory and Lorelai, whether it be the Bangles or David Bowie.
I'm pretty flexible next week. What'd you have in mind? David Bowie?
What?
I love David Bowie. I would love to go.
To match the mother and daughter's expert knowledge, the soundtrack also had to be filled with gems. A 2002 album featured tracks from The Shins, PJ Harvey, and even John Lennon himself.
Do I like it? Are you kidding?
Everything is clear in my heart.
Those Gilmore Girls weren't playing around. Number 6, Beverly Hills 90210. Some TV shows release 1 or 2 soundtracks throughout their series run. But not only did Beverly Hills 90210 basically start the modern teen television trend, it set the standard for album releases too. From 1990 to 2000, the Beverly Hills creators released 3 soundtracks to chronicle the lives of our favorite teens as they moved beyond the Peach Pit. What's great about analyzing these different offerings is you can see the trajectories of the characters embedded in the show's music choices.
Bang! You pop out on stage. Direct from our very own Peach Pit.
Sorry, no go.
We start with cheesy romance songs from artists like Brian McKnight, and we end with the likes of Foghat and the Kinks. It's great to see our favorite characters grow up through music.
It's the greatest video in the history of videos. Yeah, just great.
Number 5, Friday Night Lights.
If it's the beach's sands you want, then you will have them.
No teen show soundtrack embodied the mundanity and strife of small-town life quite like Friday Night Lights. The football drama took place from the mid to late 2000s and made it a point to highlight a variety of both popular and more obscure bands from the time.
Didn't know they were vampires. Turns out I was a vampire myself in the Devil Town.
Fans will remember the expert use of Tony Luca's Devil Town in the first season, and how the lyrics captured the essence of Dylan. But Friday Night Lights also used music from The Killers, the Drive-By Truckers, Outkast, and other famous groups. It was an eclectic mix, but that only served to emphasize the diverse nature of that Texas small town and its many facets. Number 4, Gossip Girl. XOXO, the girls are ready to party.
Too many joy rides in Daddy's Jaguar.
All dressed up to enter high society.
The CW's Gossip Girl was a teen soap opera for the ages, allowing audiences everywhere to be swept away by the lives of the wealthy New York elite. If you really want to nail the aesthetic of Manhattan's Upper East Side, however, you've got to make sure you have the right music. And Gossip Girl certainly did. Angst was more than represented on this soap. It was a lifestyle. The Ting Tings, Phantom Planet, and The Kills were staples of the Gossip Girl soundtrack. The overwhelming teenage emotion of these songs only served to bolster the drama unfolding on our screens. Number 3, The Vampire Diaries. If we wanted to give an award for the sheer volume of songs used per season, we would probably have to give it to The Vampire Diaries.
And if I only could make a deal with God and get him to swap our places.
The fantasy teen drama used up to 199 songs for each of its seasons, stuffing every episode with as much instrumentation as possible. And what instrumentation it was!
Some things we don't talk about, rather do without.
I had a plan. I wanted to change who I was.
The Vampire Diaries often used popular songs from artists like The Fray and Ingrid Michaelson, but they never compromised tone for popularity. If Give Me Love was playing under a romantic scene, it wasn't because it was an Ed Sheeran song.
Give me love like her.
You look stunning if it isn't obvious.
Thank you.
Lately I've been waking up alone.
It was because it fit the mood. Number 2, The O.C. There may never again be an opening theme so recognizable or fitting as the one from The O.C.
California.
As soon as that that strident piano hits our ears, we're ready. California, here we come! Creator Josh Schwartz said he wanted music to function almost like a separate character on the show and made indie rock a central focus. The OC released 6 soundtracks over its run, filled with bands like Modest Mouse and Death Cab for Cutie. The show was so popular that it was even able to debut new songs from huge artists like U2 and Coldplay.
Lights will guide you home.
Sorry, Miss Prom. You're just in time.
I guess when you've got a music head like Seth Cohen on your show, what else can you do? Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. My So-Called Life. The punk life is for us.
Let me go on. Big hands, I know you're the one. When I'm not walking, I strut my stuff and I'm so strung out.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Getting Michelle Branch on your show is a big win.
Tears form behind my eyes, but I do not cry. Counting the days that pass me by.
Riverdale. Their soundtrack is just as good as their musical episodes.
Let's see who's riding the Ginger Stallion tonight.
Oh, no way!
90210 took the original and updated the tunes for a new generation.
Beautiful. It's really beautiful.
I like it.
Nobody told me to trust my head over my heart.
Felicity. Indie vibes that are perfect for college.
Can you become a new version of you?
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. One Tree Hill.
First cut is the deepest. Baby, I know the first cut is the deepest.
All television shows feature music in some shape or form, but in a lot of ways, One Tree Hill existed because of music. If you're a huge fan, you might notice that the teen drama never had issues finding the perfect song to underscore a scene.
The angel opens her eyes. The confusion sets in.
That's because most episodes are named after a band, a song, or an album, and each name has something to do with the theme of said episode. Fans would often perform on the show, including Gavin DeGraw, who sang the main theme, I Don't Wanna Be.
I don't wanna be anything other than what I've been trying to be, baby.
Honestly, we don't know if we've ever come across a show, teen-focused or not, where music is so integral to everything that happens. If we missed any of your favorite soundtracks, let us know in the comments below.
'Cause you did what you say.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.